Alright, today's video I'm going to show you how to do a distressed finish on some floating shelves with an antiquing glaze. Alright, so right here I'm just getting the table saw set up. I'm going to move some stuff around. Always got stuff to move out the way before we get started. Nature of the beast. So what I'm doing, I'm setting up. I'm going to trim the outside, some edges along. So I'm just going to get a final cut, make them all even. So turn on my dust collection. Yeah, that blade's pretty high, but be careful. Don't try this at home, kids. Nah, I'm just kidding. You can, but just be careful. Wear eye protection. Yeah, so got 4 shelves going up. This is it. Last cut. Moving on. Gonna go ahead and hit it with a 180. Just kind of rounding over the edges, touching up with some CA glue, some Starbond. You get different colors. Pretty nice system. I'm just gonna sand, and then I'm gonna take some screws and nails, a screwdriver. I'm just gonna put some ding scratches and little wormholes. Make it look like it's been used, distressed. That's the point of it. So just gouging the edges, make it look like it's been dragged around a bit. This is a pretty cool effect right here. Just kind of messing around the shop, trying different size screws and nails, just see what would work. Got the idea. Was at a box store. I think there was some display cabinets. I don't know if it was Home Depot or Lowe's. So, stole their idea. Try to make it my own. Try to put it into my workflow anyway. This is only like the second time I attempted doing any type of distressed wood builds. Sorry for the long delay, but this is Old Mister's. It's a gel stain. It's pickling glaze. Got it from a Helm Paint store down here in South Louisiana. Just it's an oil base. Got a bit of a smell. It's not too bad. Definitely recommend wearing gloves though. Yeah, just use a clean rag and rub it into the grain as best as you can. You know, get it all in the corners, make it nice and even. Just try not to have it look blotchy. Just a nice even finish. So I'm just gonna keep rubbing it in. Working on my massage game. Yeah. It's a process. Not very difficult. Just takes a little patience, a little time. If you could do that, then you could do this. It's just a few more steps involved. But that's what makes it fun and unique and one of a kind. So I'm just going to kind of breeze through these next 3. And just blow off some of the dust. Clean it off a little bit better. Just continue the same process. Rinse and repeat. All right, folks, I think you all get the point by now. It's pretty much just wiping on stain and wiping it off. That's all it is. All right, so here I'm putting on an antique glaze. This is a Valspar product. It's a, I think I got this at Lowe's. I'm not sure if they make it anymore. I think you still get the clear glaze. You can add some latex paint to it. The color was on a can. I forget what the color was. That's only antique glaze that they had. Yeah, so just rubbing this on, making sure I'm getting all in the cracks and the corners real well. Pretty much the same process as putting on the gel stain. Just rubbing it in. And of course, let the gel stain dry before you put this on. Don't do it while it's wet. This is a water-based product. The gel stain's an oil-based product. It's probably best to wait overnight before you apply the antique and glaze. So yeah, you see how it's starting to make all those little scratches and dings and dents. Really, the glaze gets hung up in there. Makes it stand out. Gives it a lot of character. So just paying attention that I don't have any blotching going on. Just trying to blend it as best as I can. Sometimes if it dries in a spot and you pass over it again, it could make a little blotch, so you got to be careful with that. Just a little bit of technique, not too crazy. Same process, gonna go through all four. Kind of looks like used motor oil. So this stuff here, Weather Wash, I had some laying around, I had some Gallery Series too, so they use this as an opportunity to try a couple different finishes. The Weather Wash, it'll seal it, but I do find the Gallery Series is far superior. I used that on a previous build, but the floating shelves are going to be up on the wall, so it's not going to get a whole lot of traffic. But I did have the gallon, so I just decided to use it in a less conspicuous area. Well, conspicuous, less used area. So I'm just kind of moving everything around in the booth. Getting ready to spray it. I got this Graco battery powered sprayer. Pretty decent tool. I've always had problems with the cup leaking around the ring, but it gets the job done. When you're in a hurry, you don't feel like cleaning out the whole pump sprayer. Bit of a quicker process of cleanup. So I'm just giving a little bit of a wipe. Keep hitting it. I think the tip I'm using on this is it's a 310. Low volume, low pressure. My Graco. The green tips. I'm sorry, FFLP. Not low volume, low pressure. FFLP. Fine finish tip. I had a 308, but my 308 kind of clogged. I had to get rid of it. Kind of continuing to spray. Looks milky when it goes on, but it dries clear. Let that dry overnight. Alright, so coming up to the grand finale. I had these brackets made already. I'm just going to go ahead and slip them over. I could have did a whole build video, show you how I made the brackets, but I just wanted to essentially show you how the finish process was done. There's enough YouTube videos out there on how to make these. So there it is, Ponderosa Pine, glazed, distressed floating shelves. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.